In 1879, a small Irish village called Knock claimed the Virgin Mary appeared on their church wall, and the Catholic Church spent 71 years investigating before finally approving it. Now, 1.5 million pilgrims visit annually, and there's an international airport built specifically for a town of 600 people. Here's what happened. August 21, 1879, 15 villagers in Knock County, Mayo, saw the Virgin Mary, St. Joseph, and St. John appearing as glowing figures on the church wall for 2 hours in pouring rain. The figures didn't speak or move, just stood there glowing while witnesses watched from 50 feet away, and when people tried approaching, the apparition stayed the same distance. After 2 hours, it faded. The Catholic Church immediately investigated because Marian apparitions are serious if real, it's a miracle. If fake, it's heresy. They interviewed all 15 witnesses separately, and stories matched perfectly. Same figures, same position, same duration, same glowing light. The witnesses ranged from children to 75-year-olds, rich and poor, men and women, all saw the exact same thing, despite standing in different locations with no way to coordinate stories beforehand. The church spent decades investigating, interviewing witnesses as they aged, trying to find inconsistencies or fraud, found nothing. The local priest didn't believe it at first, and by the time he took it seriously, the apparition was over. But the spot became sacred. People started visiting, reporting healings, and pilgrims increased. By 1950, when the church officially recognized the apparition as worthy of belief, Knock exploded. 500,000 pilgrims that year alone, overwhelming this tiny village with no tourism infrastructure. They built a massive basilica in the 1970s, holding 10,000 people in a town of 600 residents, and added an international airport in 1986, literally called Ireland West Airport Knock, specifically for pilgrims worldwide. Today, 1.5 million people visit Knock annually, making it Ireland's most visited religious site after St. Patrick's Cathedral. The original church wall where the apparition appeared is preserved behind glass, and people touch it believing it has healing powers. Thousands of documented medical miracle claims, terminal cancer remission, blind regaining sight, paralyzed walking, and while the church won't officially confirm most as miracles, they don't deny them either. The skeptic's explanation is mass hallucination from rain, light reflection, or religious fervor. But that doesn't explain why 15 unconnected people saw identical details, or why it lasted 2 hours while they tried approaching. Knock is basically Ireland's Lourdes or Fatima, but way less famous internationally despite being equally significant in Catholic pilgrimage culture. If you just learned a tiny Irish village of 300 claimed the Virgin Mary appeared on their church in 1879, the Catholic Church investigated 71 years before approving, and now 1.5 million pilgrims visit annually with an entire international airport built for the village. Follow for Irish places where the unexplained happened and changed everything.